Full moon in Cancer, let your fears dissolve. When you're involved in a relationship and there is so much fear that you're not looking at the relationship, you're actually just focusing on your fear, you may do things to jeopardize that relationship. And you may say things, you may put out this negativity, you may even argue and provoke that person to say, let's call it a break for now. The reason why you're doing this is because this card is telling you there's fear. Fear that you have from maybe a previous relationship or a relationship that really didn't pan out the way you wanted to, and you're just afraid of being alone. So try your best not to look at the fear. The fear is only going to make more fear, and you know what happens is that you're just in a full-blown anxiety type of energy, and that's not what you want. You don't want just to get upset and say that this is not the relationship for you when it is a relationship for you, if that makes sense. First quarter moon in Pisces, honor your feelings. So whatever your feelings are, sometimes in a relationship you're not feeling secure because that person doesn't make you feel secure. That means there's something going on with that relationship. I mean, if you're just in a relationship because you feel codependent, that you don't want to be alone, or you're just with that person and you feel that you have to keep that relationship going, otherwise you're never going to have true love in your life. This is a time to just let go of the feelings that you have of whatever it may be. I mean, I can't put thoughts or words in your mind on what is wrong in your relationship. It's just that you need to honor your feelings. Maybe this person isn't the person you thought they were, and there's something wrong with this relationship. Honor your feelings, let your fears dissolve. Like, these cards are telling you something. This is messages coming from not me, but from the divine, coming to you so that you can use it for your highest good. And whatever comes to you is what is meant, whatever resonates with you, I should say, is meant for you. So you have to just honor that. Quarter moon in Libra, keep your heart open. Now, this is very important, to keep your heart open. If you don't keep your heart open, you're always going to feel like you're closing up. You're closing up your heart because you're afraid. You're closing up your heart because you're afraid to approach that person. Maybe this person you need to initiate. Maybe it's time for you to reach out and say, hey, it's been a while. Where you been? Been thinking about you. Anything that that you've been feeling, honor your feelings. Remember, the key word here is honor your feelings. Full moon in Libra, find balance. When you find a certain balance in your life, it's time to balance out the negative and start over again. When you start over again, you feel so much more at ease. You feel more like yourself, and you're not putting all that pressure on yourself, because putting pressure on yourself is only going to make things worse. And what it does is that it creates negativity. Negativity as in an argument, disagreements, breakups, going on breaks, all sorts of things. I mean, it's not fun. First quarter moon in Leo, be humble. Now, a lot of times, and we don't like to hear this, I hear a lot of people, they just don't like to hear this, but I'm going to say it, okay? Ego. Yeah. Your ego may be preventing you from getting closer to that person because you keep feeling that person, like you keep feeling them, you know that they're up to something, you want to say something, but you're just putting this ego up, and you know what, you're not humbling yourself. Maybe you think there's something going on, maybe there's something behind the scenes that you don't know of. Sometimes that's just your mind playing tricks with you. It's time to just be open. That's why the card is saying keep your heart open. Those are little doggies back there. Keep your heart open. New moon in Sagittarius, focus on the positive. The basic energy of all of this is focus on the positive. Stop living in a past tense that past pretense that you can't do this, you can't make it happen. Whenever you're downgrading in negativity in a relationship, or maybe you'll never meet that person, or maybe it's never going to go anywhere because this person doesn't love me, because they don't call me enough, or they don't answer me, or they just ghosted me and I don't know what happened. What did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. Everything is all on divine timing. So follow what your intuition is saying. And intuition, everybody asks, what is intuition? It's your gut. It's actually, you feel it's something deep inside, and you have to just listen to it. And sometimes your mind is saying one thing, but your heart is saying another thing. Follow your heart. You know, is it worth waiting for this person? Do you feel like this person is going to come back? Is this person really someone that is spiritually connected to you? We have like different types of connections, and everybody's situation is totally different. Or is this a person that, you know, you're never going to see a future with, and you're just wasting your time, and you feel it, and, you know, maybe it hurts, but though, you know, you'll get over it, you know it. You're just codependent. I mean, we get a lot of codependency in relationships, and remember, you're not alone. But you have to focus on what your heart is saying. Sometimes it's not codependency. Maybe there is something there spiritually connected. And that's what maybe you have to look at. And sometimes these things take time, but maybe it's time for you to get out. It's time for you to, you know, to start mingling and finding somebody in your life, you know. So take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. There was a lot of important messages. And, you know, I do see a lot of changes happening here in these cards, and you know what, you have to apply these changes. I just have to say that. I just got that message just now. So if you'd like your own personalized reading, I do offer phone, chat, and email readings, and the links are down below in the description area. Also, I do have several blog articles about soulmates, twin flames, different types of spiritual connections, love relationships, that you can check out in other videos. So I just want to say to you guys, thank you all for just being there, and you know, just, you know, it's an honor to be in your device. I don't know if it's your living room, I don't know if you're on the train, I don't know if you're in your bedroom or you're just outside. You know, that's a wonderful word of technology. So until next time, God be with you all. Namaste.